Hey everybody, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. Today we're going to talk about Temecula and the closest airports to the city. Pros and cons or reasons why or why not you might want to fly into each one of them. We're getting a lot of people from around the country, reach out to the channel and just ask questions, so I thought it would be a good idea. Obviously they're going to be flying into the surrounding area. Maybe I should give some information on each airport. So again, if you are interested in Temecula, make sure you subscribe down below. We also now have home searches in each one of our videos and blog posts. So again, please subscribe and let's get into the video. So the airports that you could fly into include Ontario, LAX, John Wayne Airport, which is Orange County, San Diego, and Palm Springs. And I'm just gonna go through all 5 of these and give you our opinions. The only one that we really haven't used is Palm Springs, but we wanted to give our opinions of why or why not you might wanna fly into each of these. For the most part, again, California, if you haven't been here, great place to visit. So if you do have a day or two, in between either driving to Temecula or driving out to, the airport and leaving, I suggest it's a good idea for you to take an extra day or two and see some of these cities you might be flying out of, because they have a lot to offer. And again, in this video, I just wanted to go through these 5 airport destinations and why you might want to stay an extra day or two. Okay, so the first one I want to start off with is Palm Springs. And full disclosure, I've never flown in or out of Palm Springs, but it is going to be a smaller airport, so I cannot see issues, getting in and out quickly. Traffic is not going to be that bad from Temecula, so that's another plus. Now, if you have to spend a day or two in Palm Springs, besides the summer, it is a really fun place to go and spend an extra night or two. They've got lots of restaurants. Thursday night they have market night, which I don't think is going on right now, but once COVID is over, I'm sure they'll start that up again. Really fun atmosphere, lots to do at night, weather is perfect, lots of golfing. So if you are flying in or out of Palm Springs, I suggest you spend a night or two. One of our favorite restaurants is called Shanghai Reds. Outdoor seating, sort of towny bar type feel. They've got awesome seafood, pasta, ahi tacos, and I think they're famous for, their fried shrimp or fried fish tacos. So really, Palm Springs, you cannot go wrong, except if you're going to fly in the summer. It's going to be incredibly hot, and I suggest getting out of there as fast as possible. Okay, number 2, San Diego. Probably one of my favorite cities in all of America that I've ever been to. You've got the sun, you've got the beach. You can take a drive over to Coronado Island and see the Coronado Hotel. It's absolutely beautiful over there. We enjoy the Gaslamp District. We always seem to gravitate towards the Gaslamp. We stay there. We were actually just there last weekend. It's so fun to people watch at night. Tons of restaurants up and down the strip, and off each street. But it really is a great experience. They've got every type of food, cigar bars, wine bars, and it really is a great atmosphere. And it's sort of like New York City in the way that, even when you're out at night at 10, 11, 12, you feel totally safe because there's so many people walking up and down the street. They've actually even closed down the main street now for its patrons or for people visiting, just walking up and down. Now, in regards to the airport, again, really easy to get in and out. It's not a terribly big airport, so it's not going to be too stressful, and the traffic seems to be pretty light depending on when you want to leave, but it's not going to be an absolute nightmare to get in and out or be late for your flight because of traffic or things like that might pop up in other areas. Number 3, John Wayne Airport in Orange County. This airport's in Costa Mesa, and although the immediate surrounding area for me isn't the greatest, definitely what I would personally do if you do fly into Orange County to come to Temecula, rent a car and drive down the coast, PCH, see Laguna Beach. see Newport Beach, Dana Point, San Clemente, Oceanside, Carlsbad. These are all amazing, fun beach towns, and you know, the drive down PCH, you know, is beautiful. So that would be my suggestion if you're flying into Orange County. A few of the things we love about Orange County is, you know, when we're flying out and we have a car, you know, there's a lot of hotels within a 5-minute drive of the airport that have inexpensive parking, free shuttles. So that is definitely one of the benefits to the Orange County Airport. Similarly to, you know, Palm Springs or you know, San Diego, it's a really efficient, smaller airport that, you know, is easy to get in and out of, and we've never had issues. You really, once you get to the airport, you're at your terminal, you know, within 30 minutes. So that's one thing that we love about Orange County, and we actually do fly out of John Wayne Airport a lot. So next up we have Ontario, 40-minute drive, and just very similar to the first 4 in regards to you know, the length of time it's going to take to get there from Temecula. You know, they're all going to be anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour to get to. The thing with Ontario, even though it's convenient, even though it's a smaller airport, there's really nothing around Ontario that you're going to want to see, in my opinion. So, you know, the one time that I maybe would choose Ontario to fly in or out of is if you have business around that area. But other than that, definitely I would choose the other 3 airports just because there's more to do, more to see. Okay guys, last but not least, LAX. Now, I'm not a city guy. I personally try and stay away from LA as much as possible. Really, the only time I even want to go near LA is when I go to LAX. So, you know, but there are things there. You know, you have Malibu, you have Santa Monica Pier, you know, Hollywood Boulevard. So if you haven't been to LA and you want to see it, obviously there are things to do. The one thing I can caution you on is when you're flying in or out of LAX, if you can help it, try and fly in or out, not in rush hour, peak rush hour. Reason being, you know, if you fly in at 5 o'clock and you're trying to get to Temecula, it's going to take you 3 to 4 hours. Same thing in the mornings. If you fly in or you're flying, you know, let's say at 9 o'clock and you leave at 7 or 6, it's going to take you might even have to leave at 5 because of rush hour traffic. So that is the one annoying thing about LAX, is you really don't have a time frame, you know, in way of, you know, when you're going to get there. One accident, it could add an hour and a half to your time. Now, obviously, LAX is going to have the most flights. So, you know, when we're flying, you know, whether it's to Europe or the Caribbean or Central America, obviously, LAX is going to have the most flights and the most frequent amount of those flights. So, you know, sometimes you're not going to have a choice. Okay, guys, so there you have it. 5 airports near Temecula. I talk about this all the time, how much Temecula is in the middle of everything. We have airports, beaches within 40 minutes, the mountains within an hour and a half. You know, literally everything that you want to do, you know, is right here in Temecula, and it's a huge draw for me, or, you know, a lot of people, that, you know, we can be in a beautiful community and in the center of everything. If you like this channel, if you like Temecula, if you're thinking of moving to Temecula, my name is Joel. I'm broker of Greenleaf Real Estate. My wife is a licensed appraiser. Please reach out, ask us any questions about the area that you'd like. We'd be happy to help. Check out the home search in the description, and until next time, from Exploring Temecula, thank you very much.